So, I've just got in from work. I can be bothered to run about 0.3% right now. I literally cannot be bothered. I mean, I really, did I say really? Really? Cannot be bothered to run. But I'm gonna go anyway. Not that I want you to give me any medals or anything like that, but I've been at work today for 12 hours, been up since 4 AM. Just literally finished, just literally got home, and my motivation is majorly lacking for a run. Long old day at work, long old day on my feet. I just like to sit really, but we're gonna get it done. We're going to be talking about how do we get ourselves motivated to go out for a run when we really can't be bothered. You know those days when you just wake up and you just think maybe it's raining or it's windy or whatever it is, and you just think, oh, I cannot be bothered. Well, today I'm going to hopefully give you a little bit of a running inspiration and share some sort of like tips that I do to help motivate myself when I can't be bothered to run. This isn't me pretending that I'm super perfect and that I can always be bothered to get out and run and that I never struggle for motivation, because that would be me talking a load of rubbish. I'm just going to share what works for me, and hopefully it helps you guys out. Whew. Welcome back to the channel. Please hit that like, and if you're new today to this channel and you've just discovered me for the first time, lucky you, please hit that subscribe button and also turn on that bell for notifications so that when these videos come out you can be the first one to see it. How awesome is that? So I'm not sure if you could tell, but I really couldn't be bothered to go out for this run. I'm currently 0.7 miles in, and as always, I'm glad I got out. I don't think you ever really go for a run and regret it unless you end up hurting yourself, obviously. Now, this is not an exhaustive list, it could go on and on and on, but I've just picked out a few things that I feel really helped me get out the door. And I thought, I know what everyone wants. They want Running Man Sam to bring them some inspiration. Let's start. Let's do 5 of my little personal tips to get your ass out the door when you cannot be bothered. We've all been there, even me, I know, even me. Even after an injury where I've had all that time dying to get back out running, I still lack motivation sometimes. I know, mental, isn't it? Even I have weaknesses. I'm just kidding, obviously. So let's start. Shut up, Sam, and get on with it. Number 1, numero uno. Go out for an easy run, or go to your favourite place to run, or do your favourite type of run. Now this is all 1, even though it's about 3 there, because although we need structure to try and improve with our intervals, long runs, tempo runs, all that sort of stuff, it does add a lot of pressure having to think, oh god, I've got to go out and do 12 times 400 meters at 5-minute mile pace. So take that pressure away. Go to the woods, somewhere you love to run. Go run around a canal or a river
or wherever you like. If you like doing fartlek runs, go for a fartlek run. If you follow a plan, it's okay to go off plan. You're not a robot. We can't do this all the time because you do need some structure to improve, but you get what I mean. So number 2, the second thing that always helps me get out the door, visualize what you want to achieve and make your ambitions and your goals and your want for those goals bigger than your excuses to not go out for a run. Think about what you want to achieve. Is it a sub 3 hour marathon, sub 20 5k, sub 50 10k? Whatever the pace is irrelevant. And will you not going out for a run today help you achieve that goal? Now obviously rest days are fine, and you can have days where you can't really be bothered to go for a run and you don't run. That's fine, and the Running Man Sam Police will not be after you for doing that. But I just mean, you know, as a general thing, if you're struggling for motivation, you know, you don't always want to just not go, do you? You want to be motivated. You want someone or something to push you out that door. I think, how much do I want that sub 17 5k? How much do I want that 2 hour 45 marathon? Am I going to achieve that by missing all these sessions or missing all these runs? The answer is no. You can guarantee that the clothes and kit are on and I'm out the door. So of course, this wouldn't be Running Man Sam's channel without talking about shoes. I know you're waiting for that. Today, I am running in the Reebok Float Ride Symmetros. Anyone that says that Reebok don't make running shoes are wrong. Check out my review of this shoe and the Float Ride 3. But it's an amazing and super cheap daily trainer. Goodness sake, I just realised that I've been running for about half a mile and I didn't restart my watch when I tied up my shoelaces. What an absolute goon. Oh well, if that half mile isn't on Strava, did it even happen? I mean, just quickly, you can see this ties in with one of my points there about going somewhere I enjoy. Lucky the sun is out, but I've gone off the beaten track in a field and it's lovely, nobody's about, and it just really helps me just get on with it. Moving on to the third one is to think about who you inspire. What I mean by this is, whether you realise it or not, I guarantee you there is somebody in your life that you are inspiring, even if you don't know. It might be your children, it might be somebody at work, it might be someone on Instagram or YouTube that you have never or may never meet. But I promise you, someone is watching you and thinking what you do is amazing. Now, that's not to put pressure on you at all, but just think of how great it is that, I mean, even if a car's driving past and they look at you and they think, I'm gonna go for a run now. Now I've seen that bloke or that girl running, I'm gonna go and do it too. And how amazing is that? Being a role model, even if it's just to one person. And to me, being a role model to my children, my partner's children, is really important to me. I want them to see that it's not always easy to get out and go for a run. Every single day isn't always easy. You don't always have motivation, but that I'm going to go and do it, whether I find it easy or not. And they'll see this, and they'll see that it's a good thing, and they'll know that, oh, it's not always easy, but we can do it. And obviously I don't just mean that for running and exercise. Hopefully they'll apply this to sort of everyday life and realise that just because something's difficult, it doesn't mean we don't do it or that we give up. I'm glad now that I did go out, because it was actually snowing on my drive home from work, and now as you can see the sun is beaming on my face. Only in England I suppose this weather could happen, but it's sunny now, so I'm not going to complain. Okay, so number 3 brings me on slightly to my fourth little tip And that is to make yourself accountable. Now it does sort of tie in with inspiring people, but if you tell the world what your goals are, be it to your family or on Instagram or YouTube like I do, or that sort of thing, social media, then you've put out there that you're going to do that. And again, you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself, but I like that. I like thinking that, you know, I've said that I'm going to go out and try and smash a 17 5k, so I know that I've got to put the training in to do that. And I've said I'm going to do it, so you can be sure that I'm going to absolutely give it my best to do that. That brings me to the fifth and final one that I'm going to talk about today. As I said, we could go on and on forever, and maybe I will revisit this at a later date just for a little bit more inspiration. The fifth thing that I'm going to say is a jokey one, and that is buy new shoes. It works for me. I know that if I've got a gorgeous new pair of shoes turn up, that I'm going to want to get out and run in those shoes as soon as they turn up, whether it's raining or freezing or windy like it is today. So yeah, buy a new pair of shoes every day, every single day, so that when they come through, you'll put them on and go for a run no matter what. That is not good for anybody's bank balance, but hey, every now and then it certainly helps with a little bit of motivation to get out the door, doesn't it? So even though I'm recording this before my first live on my channel tonight, I will put up a link to the live that I hope and I'm sure went really well, so give that a watch. My first live on this channel with my good friend Running with Stephen. So we all struggle for motivation, don't we? Every single one of us, even me. And today was no different. It's my second 12-hour shift. Up at 4 today, up at 4 yesterday. And it's hard to get out the door, you know. I'm tired after work, but you know, a couple of things I just really, first of all, I really want to just get those goals. I want to get those 17-minute 5Ks. I want to get that 2-hour 45 marathon. And also it really is my sort of dream to make something big of this channel. So please guys, can you help me with that? It's just, I love running shoes, and I love helping people, as you'll see by this channel and my Instagram page as well, which you can find here at runningman_Sam. Genuinely rubbish today about sorting this watch out. Paused it again just then, ran for another 400 meters before realizing I hadn't started the thing again. So anyway guys, that is me done. Not running, but talking. I hope this has helped. I hope these little tips has really helped you think, yeah, that's actually, you know, that's actually helped me get out the door. And if I've missed anything, or if there's something that really helps you get out the door, now please let me know in the comments, and let other people know in the comments. What do you do to get out when you don't want to run? What things really help you put your shoes on, put your kit on, and get out and run? Do you agree with the things I said? Is there some things in there you think, no, that's not going to help? So this is all just personal, this is all just me. And I know that I've said these things to sort of other people on Instagram, and I've got people saying, oh, that's really helped me get out the door, which in turn motivates me as well. I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. As always, I've been Running Man Sam. This has been some tips on how to get yourself out the door and motivate yourself to go and run when you can't be bothered, and I will see you guys in a bit. I was thinking there, while I was joking about buying new shoes every day, is to wear your favourite shoes, something you just love running in. As I say, I've got the Symmetros, Float Run Symmetros on today, and oh man, do they feel good to run in. You just run along and you're smiling because your feet feel awesome.